Sandro, are you there?
Hopefully, yes, I'm there. Hi, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
Very good, very good. Yeah, it was a great day. Huh? We have seen a lot of amazing presentations. First of all, congratulations to all the partners. That was amazing.
Again, I always say that this is not our fault. We have nothing to do with that. We just picked the right speakers. They brought some great content. So I do agree with you. And okay, Sandro, you got your 6 minutes. So you know how it works now. So take your time to upload your presentation if you got any. There it is.
Yeah, please confirm. Okay, perfect.
Go.
Time is starting.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much again, everybody. I'm Sandro from SHR, and the solution I want to present to you today is our Wave RMS, our artificial intelligence revenue management software. Yeah. Like already said, we have seen a lot of great presentations today, cases. I don't want to bore you too much, but a little bit about us. And we had here a little mistake in the introduction. Because yes, we as SHR, we are a pure hospitality technology company, and we are serving actually this industry for already more than 25 years. The first solution, the most solution we are known for is our CRS called Windsurfer. Yeah, but not only that, we additionally actually have quite some interesting history. So I want to highlight here especially this kind of area, but then especially in the last years, we opened our office in Singapore, in Europe. We got a global company and extended our portfolio. So additionally to our Windsurfer CRS, we are now having a CRM called Maverick and Wave RMS, which I'm having the pleasure to pitch to you today. So yeah, we have seen already a lot of these challenges, or we already know what we are discussing. I don't want to bore you here too much, but we all know these kind of charts. Thank you to SDR here from the last days, but that's definitely a big challenge we are dealing with, the past data. Another one is the uncertainty. We all know that the markets got reshaped in this horrible pandemic. It's unpredictable times. It's also will stay for some time. And another thing I want to highlight here is time. Why I'm bringing up these challenges is I'm showing to you right now after, because my answer to this is really connected to our solution. And when I say time here, I'm talking about reacting fast to the market, to the changes. Yeah. So from proactive planning to reactive planning, but also the time for the stuff. I mean, we all had to deal with so many difficult situations. So that's here the 3 points I really want to highlight. So our solution for this, like I already mentioned, Wave RMS, our artificial intelligence revenue management solution. We are using here reinforcement learning as an algorithm. We are very transparent about our algorithm. And what I want to mention at that point is that you can operate with the system, working together with the system, or let it completely do everything for you. Yeah. Key functionality, of course, we have so many different modules which should be part of revenue management software in our opinion, not only helping you with the pricing and giving you the forecast, but also group displacement, analyzation, event, calendars, and so on. But enough about this. I want to highlight our strategy builder. Like mentioned already, it's very difficult times we're in. Yeah, you need to be fast, you need to be flexible, and at the moment, it's definitely better to work reactive instead of proactive. We call this dynamic planning. Yeah, the strategy builder allows you to build your own algorithms. So how is this working? Yeah, let me show you a little video about it during I'm explaining you a little bit more. So you're seeing here in a fast version how somebody was building an algorithm. You have different kind of data sets here on the left side, which is your occupancy, your forecast, the weekdays, weather, all kind of data points we have connected, the pickup, and so on. Next, you can also already then set your rates. You can also connect it with your comp set. So do you want to be higher? Do you want to be lower? Where do you want to be positioned? And you also can, of course, combine it with our algorithm. And after all, you can also put some adjustments to it. So this is a really unique way to build your own algorithms drag by drop. You see it here, like it's very easy. It's a very nice user interface. You can have for all kind of scenarios, different algorithms. You can build as many as you want and then react fast once the situation comes into place. And like highlighted, I think it's very difficult to give exact forecasts at the moment for many algorithms. This is the solution which absolutely works at the moment. Once we are already coming a little bit out of this crisis, which looks very good at the moment, you can let these kind of algorithms you build yourself work together with our wave algorithm, which is also connected, by the way, to a lot of right now and also forward-looking data sets. And once everything maybe goes a little bit more in the direction that we are used to, you can also say, okay, I want to completely let the algorithm do it. And that all, like said, is completely transparent. So you will see the changes directly in the system. You see what it recommends to you for the next month. And you can see afterwards also if that recommendation was true. So forget about the black box. We really want to show you what we can do. So I think I have shown you that SHR is absolutely real world ready. Yeah. So we are not talking about something in the future. Even though I believe all of you hoteliers out there, look what's there in the market, make some decisions. It's important you have a tool in place and plan ahead, because sooner or later we will be back with our loved industry like we knew it. And that's how I want to finish my pitch, because I'm open for all the questions you hopefully have for me. Thank you very much.
You are mute, Simone.
Sorry. Yeah, now, yeah.
I did the rookie mistake at the very end. I did the rookie mistake.
It's the end
It was
of
a
the day.
long day, Simone.
Yeah. And so, Francis, do you have any question for Sandro?
Thank you so much for your presentation. That was amazing. I think
Thank you,
it's like a dream for all the revenue managers to build our own algorithm. It's like being in Matrix, you know. Well, actually, I just want to ask you two things about the forecasts.
Yeah.
Okay. The forecast that that Wave will provide to us will be by segment, by meal plan, by room type, or which one of each?
Yeah.
And the other one, and also about the price recommendation. Also, it will be also the same by segment, by rate plan, by everything. How long could you be? All the information could be split.
Yeah. So thank you very much. That's good. That's actually many questions in one.
Yeah.
So when looking at how the system works, yeah. So you can let the system work on open pricing or personal pricing, or however you want to call it, price points, or you can work with your different rates. That's first of all, from a setup perspective, we are flexible here to adapt how the hotels are working. Yeah. To answer your question about forecasting, so one thing is the occupancy forecasting, one is the price recommendations. You will have a calendar view here, and of course you will have it by segment. This can be fitted exactly to the segmentation you have in your PMS, but it can be also slightly changed to the needs you have. And the system will give you this forecast. You have it in the calendar view. You will see it completely by day. And like what I was showing you with the strategy builder is, so you can either fully trust the algorithm and let it do for you, and you will see the forecast, or you can then let the machine and the human work together. Yeah, if you build your strategy and say, okay, I want to have the wave recommendation, but put these kind of restrictions, for example, in place. Or you, let's say it's more rule-based, build your own strategy for an actual situation right now. Yeah, depending on when you implement this, it will take a couple of minutes, and then you will already see these kind of changes in your calendar. So it's very, very transparent. And then, you know, a month, 2 months later, you could look back at this data, and that way also gain more trust into the recommendations actually made by the system.
That makes sense. Henry, do you have any question for Sandro?
Yes, of course. Hi, Sandro.
Hi, Henry.
Thanks for the nice presentation. I have two questions. Question number one is I saw you announce the product last May, and the question I have is, was this an in-house development at 100%, or was this an acquisition? My second question is about the fact that you mentioned that you also provide CRM and CRS. So do you see a use case for connecting the pricing tool with CRM? How do you see that?
Yeah, thank you. That's a really great question. And let me, unfortunately, today I was presenting you Wave. Our vision as a company, to answer your second question first, our vision as a company, why we extended our portfolio is exactly what you mentioned. We want to break down the silos between revenue management, distribution, and marketing. And that's why our tools have a very, very deep integration. Nevertheless, they also can work standalone. We have open APIs. We integrate, of course, with other partners, but we are working on very, very interesting things. How, for example, the revenue management can work, the revenue management software Wave can work together with our CRM Wave and the CRS Windsurfer. This project, to give you a little spoiler, is called Bridge internally at SHR, and you will see a lot coming there in the upcoming weeks, month. Very, very interesting. And in regards to your first question, so Windsurfer CRS was completely developed in-house. Maverick CRM was is completely developed in-house. With Wave RMS, it was a little bit different. We were looking for a solution, and we found it with a Madrid-based startup. This startup company joined completely our company. So also the team is working for us. The same brains, let's say, behind the tool are part of the SHR family nowadays. And that's why we also have now our official international headquarters in Houston in the US, but we have a very strong presence now between Barcelona and Madrid, as especially the Wave team is based here in Spain. So, and in between acquiring the solution and now launching it was another year which passed. And we, of course, kept on developing it and are keeping on developing it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So thank you, Sandro. And Martha, you got the honor of asking the last question of the day.
Ooh, well, thank you very much. Sandro, I also wanted to give you a special thanks for being the last partner that has been presenting, and you kept our attention at full. So thanks for that. And well, with the same area of the algorithm, as Francesco already said, that yeah, that's a very it's a gummy for revenue managers. How often would you recommend? Because I suppose that there is the danger that revenue manager goes and touch on a regular basis, but I suppose that for the learning of the system, it's probably not very good. So how often would you suggest that the algorithm should be adjusted?
That's not 100% correct, because our system is still learning, because our algorithms are connected. It just means that the action is not in place. Yeah. So, I mean, of course, we would like to have the people trust our system and let it automate most of the data crunching and so on, so they can focus really on the strategy. But on the other side, we don't want to discuss here. And if somebody has the feeling that the own strategy is working better, please go ahead and do it. If at some moment you want to do it together with the system, go ahead and do it. And especially also in the US, we have a lot of CRS customers with resorts and off locations, let's say, where it's maybe not that competitive. And they always had a certain mistrust in algorithms. They said like, yeah, that's for the city hotels, you know, I'm here on the island and so on. So especially there, I think it's great to start with your own strategy and then slowly gain the trust, see what the system brings you, and then hopefully eventually let the system completely do it for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
That makes total sense.
You're welcome.
Sandro, thank you so much for being the last guest of the day. Really, really appreciated. Enzo, one final word before we wrap it up and